Well, how about it, music aficionados, or even if you're a casual music listener, a legendary, iconic blues singer from England on Billboard's Hot 100 of September 25th, 1971, John Baldry. Baldry at number 73. Up one from 74. Don't try to lay no boogie woogie or woogie on the king of rock and roll. You gotta have a little boogie woogie, you gotta have a little bit of rock and roll. It's all in this record. The spoken part was really brilliant. He was good at that. And then it just, the rousing piano playing. I thought maybe Elton John might be playing piano on this record because he was really great at playing that boogie woogie piano. But it looks like instead of Elton John, it was another a musician, Ion Armit, Armit, probably playing piano on this record by Long John Baldry. He goes back early 60s, around 1963, 64. He was leader of the Hoochie Coochie Man. Yes. Guess who sang lead with that group? Rod Stewart. That's right, getting his start with Long John Baldry. And then there was Steam Packet, which featured lead singers Rod Stewart and Baldry himself. John Baldry, Long John. He was called Long John because he was 6'7", tall enough to be a basketball player. Big time. Bluesology. Formed a group called Bluesology, late 60s. Reginald Dwight. Reg Dwight on keyboard, the keyboard player. Later became Elton John. As a matter of fact, the John part came from Long John Baldry. Bluesology broke up, and then Baldry pursued a solo career. Elton John teamed up with Bernie Taupin and wrote all those great classics in the early 70s. Rocket Man, Honky Chateau, Leave On, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Yes. Long John Baldry, the album It Ain't Easy in 1971, teamed up with his former bandmates. Rod Stewart produced half the album. Elton John produced the other half of the album. 1971. And actually, they had a song. Elton John and Bernie Taupin contributed a song to that album. Rock Me When He's Gone, off that album. Also, he covered a Willie Dixon record, covered a Lead Belly record on this album. Black Girl, the name of the song. It was an American folk song that was associated with Lead Belly. I mean, talk about pure Americana. Man, the British got it down. I still, if you're watching this video from England, or in England, I gotta give it to you guys in England. You got our culture down. You got our number. This is pure American boogie woogie, rock and roll. Guess who sang, one of the backup singers on this album? Might have sang on this record. One of the backup singers, Tony Burrows. Remember Tony Burrows? He was lead singer of all these studio bands like White Plains, My Baby Loves Lovin'. Sang lead on that. I sang lead on Love Grows, Where My Rosemary Goes, Edison Lighthouse, and Tony Burrows singing lead. I'm sure you remember that song, Gimme That Ding by the Pipkins, 1970, singing on this album. It Ain't Easy, Long John Baldry. I believe I covered all the basics. Long John Baldry had a huge hit in 1967 in England, and I wrote it down, and now I can't find it. It wasn't a hit here in America. You might remember that he covered the song You Lost That Lovin' Feeling along with Kathy MacDonald in 1979. Went to #1 in England, or #2 in England in 1980. Trying to find the name of that record he did in 1967. I could have swore I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it. Deadgummit. Well, that's very professional, isn't it? Well, give me a break. It is 19 past 1 in the morning. Good morning. Good day to you. It is Long John Baldry, a lost 45 on Billboard's Hot 100. God, what a brilliant record. Probably not commercial enough to be top 40. It was a very long record, about over 6 minutes, but still a delightful record to shoehorn into your personal playlist. Peaked at number 73, but it was on Billboard's Hot 100 for nearly 2 months, 7 weeks. Long John Baldry. Don't try to lay no boogie woogie on the king of rock and roll. Yes. Billboard's Hot 100 is September 25th, 1971.